It's a big week, guys. Very big week for Casper, right? A lot of people still don't see it, but hey, it is a repetition. We've seen it happen, and again, it's going to happen again, right? Anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we look at market we look at market performance for the past 24 hours. Right after that, we check out prices in details, and after that, we look on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? I know, right? But let me set this down here. Before that, guys, I don't know. You read the title, right? Destination Multimillionaire. I don't know about you, but that is what is in play for me. Okay, so now we have people that, despite what is happening, they still don't grasp it. They still don't understand where the entire crypto market, not just the entire crypto, the financial sector is moving. People still don't get it, right? So for you to be able to make money, that is something I have learned. That's something I have learned. For you to be able to make money, you have to spot the trend. I don't know how many times I've said it in this channel. Follow the trend. For you to make money, guys, you're going to make money if you get in late. But it is always better if you are the first or among the first to step onto that lane. You understand? So people sometimes they don't get it. You hear people, they give you excuses that don't even make any sense at all. The government is talking. I told you the signs are on the wall. They came up with the Clarity Act. You all know exactly what the Clarity Act is, right? We already know it. Like, listen, guys, they are going to start classifying these cryptos security or commodity. They are going to start doing that. So you need to trade, you need to walk carefully. Okay? Because every coin that has VC backing is a security. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Every coin that they have VC is promising them you can get this amount of coin because it is going to go up and blah blah blah, is a security. It's not like the fair launches. It's not like a Bitcoin. It's not like Casper, which again, everybody had the same opportunity. You took the same risk. Then you start hearing people. That's why I usually say, like I tell guys, you know what? That's the first thing you got to look into. If it was back in 2014, 2017, nobody gave a crap about that, right? People made their money, and if you were smart enough, you would have sold and moved on. But now, we were asking the government to step in. We were asking, regulations, when are you going to tell us this, and when are you going to do this, and blah, blah, blah. And even more, that banks can now issue stable coins. Banks can now custody, or are about to start offering crypto custody. So yeah, the government is going to step in, and once this clarity, they signed it. I don't think it's in effect yet, but once it goes in effect, you tell me, where do you see Sui? Where do you see Solana? And the rest of them, where do you see them? Some people are going to be talking about ETFs, this, ETFs, that. They don't give a crap about that. I can tell you that right now. Uncle Sam doesn't give a crap about it. And once that ETF thing, they are buying it right now. As soon as that Clarity Act goes in effect, you are about to see them dump that shit like it was hot potatoes that are at 300 degrees. That's what is going to happen. But people like that, you really have their mind, okay? You have your mind set on something. Somebody like me, I always use myself as an example. Somebody like me who has my mind, I want to go from zero to a millionaire status. I know what I want. I know exactly how I'm going to get this and where I'm going to go for it without having to sleep at night with one eye open. Without fears of, oh, what if this happens? I'm going to lose this. No, I know what I want. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen. Because now, circle back to Casper, for example. Okay? We've been talking about this here for, I can't even say. First milestone is about to happen in less than 30 days. Or let's say 30 something days. It's about to happen. And yet people are not taking it serious. Do you remember when Avalanche, or was it Avalanche? Or people use a lot of the raccoon coin, Cardano. Do you remember that? How long did it take Cardano to go from sub-cents to $3? I don't know you. How long did it take it? Did you understand? You see it? How long did it take the rest of them to go from the lowest to where they are today? You see, it is funny. The funniest things happen when nobody is paying attention. Excuse me. Yeah, seriously, they do happen like that. I gave you example there, Avalanche. When Avalanche announced they were coming out, that was going to be the blockchain of the century. They are going to be shitting out gold and this and that. Price ran in less than what, 3-4 months, from sub what was it? I do remember it was like what, $15 or something like that, to hundreds of dollars or thereabout. The most vivid example is the raccoon, like I just mentioned. Raccoon was like, yeah, we here, they're there, dinosaur, blah, blah, blah. Until that, yeah, we're going to have a smart contract. And then, you know what? We are going to bring the Milky Way from outer space into Earth. We saw Cardano run from sub-cents to $3. To $3 in a matter of 3 to 4 months. Did you see? And these are chains that when you compare them to Kaspa, they are worthless. That's what I can tell you when you compare them to Kaspa. Yet everybody and their grandmama still not grasping. If you go online, like I said, I like to show you stuff with facts. Go look online and see the trading activities for Kaspa. Kaspa it's incredible to see this thing already achieving 650 transactions in 650,000 transactions in 24 hours. And the network is not budging. You see, those kind of things are like, you take them to be the smallest thing ever, but when you start to put them one after the other, you know exactly where you want to go. Right? Now, I've seen a post up there and somebody was talking about, although I already knew it was going to happen. You see that they're talking about, oh, Casper is destined to hit top 2 or top 3. And I looked at them and I just started laughing. Because now, if you take the market cap of Solana, that of Sui, or let's say the market cap of the top 10 except the first 2, which is Ethereum and Bitcoin, put them all together, where do you think it's going to lead? Where do you think it's going to go? And the opportunity is still there, right? Because I'm telling you, if you look at it, yesterday too, I was looking at the news when the what you call it, the trade war news was coming out, the deals here, deals there. I was looking at it and doing my research on that. I came into another one that was talking about supply chain, because the EU right now, they are about to go balls deep into crypto and all that stuff. They're about to do it, and in which even something as simple as a supply chain is going to be affected. If you don't meet the requirement, you are going to be sanctioned. It's not just you. You have to audit They are going to audit you and your supplier and the supplier's supplier. You understand? See how it goes. So they've been working on all this stuff, and if you look at it, again, put Casper on it the way they're trying to do it, they can now follow it with ease. They can follow. There is a project, a real life project, which is, I don't know, a lot of you probably know about VeChain, right? They have a project that is going to be working on Casper doing the same exact thing. I found out like, oh crap. So all of you who are just talking about, oh, 50 cents you sell, go ahead and sell it. Because the Swift system, they even came out, they've already said it. Listen, we are testing our payment system using Casper. And they've shown it. So if you look at, like I told you guys yesterday, look at it this way. Transaction volumes usually leads to high prices, right? Right now, Solana was doing great because a lot of stablecoin were getting transacted on it. Okay, now USDT is having troubles in Europe. I think USDT is going to have how do you say this? They are going to restrict it in a lot of places. The gigawatt stablecoin has no regulatory problems. So yeah, slowly everything is beginning to fall in place. Those of you who don't know what a TradFi is, okay, go ahead, take your time and research it. I'm telling you, I know what my destination is. Multi-millionaire, even a billionaire. And when you talk about things like that, you start to see, okay, KII, KEF, all the projects that they have lined up for Casper, all that ecosystem together, you are talking about some trillions and trillions of dollars running on Casper. That volume is going to be crazy. And another thing too that you also have to look at is that, listen, if there are no mining rewards, because Casper's emission is almost 99% out. If there are no mining emissions, how do you think miners are going to be incentivized to mine? Transactions from the ecosystem. Therefore, again, that's another thing you got to look at. Micropayments. Because if you try to do micropayments, I keep laughing about this because it doesn't add up. A lot of people talk about, oh, Solana, oh, Sui, oh, Zebek, and whatever you call them. When you look at it, okay, they are all linear, a straight chain. A straight chain cannot manage microtransactions. This is how people lose money, because them bots, once you line them up, they are too slow, and then when you line those chain up, they are too slow for somebody to front run that and be able to get that money from that. That's how you hear people talking about, oh, it was hacked, or he was doing this. No. It was hacked because, first of all, linear chains, they are not suitable for those kind of things. They are not. And now if you look at Casper right now, 10 blocks per second is very difficult for you to hack it. Very difficult. I know they've been stress testing it, and now you can also see by the time they come up with the Dark Knight, which is going to be 100 blocks per second, I don't know how somebody's going to be able to hack it. Therefore, banks, TradFi, DeFi, all of them, they are going to be running on Casper. And now that is going to lead to transaction volume even more, because you guys already know demand and supply go hand in hand with the price, right? Demand, supply, hand in hand with the price. It is going to be crazy, and I'm telling you, I can see where my wallet, my pockets are going with this. I can see it. And most of you who are just right now like that guy say, oh, we can't even break 10 cents, and I just laughed. So Cardano, that you trust so much, that you love so much, how many years did Cardano spend without moving before smart contract? You know, let's look at it. It's the best thing to do. Let's go. This is Cardano right now. How many years? Let it upload for a second. Because people don't believe. You see the spike? Before this big spike right here, how many years? Cardano was November 22, 2017. And then it started moving the smart contracts 2020. See? 2020. From 2017 to 2020. And then you're expecting Casper without smart contracts to do this. It is funny. I'm telling you, people are just so funny that I don't even think they kind of process what comes out of their mouth first. I don't think so. But you see this kind of hype that happened here, for example. See, this hype when it was like 4 cents all the way up here to 12 cents. That is the same move that Kaspa is pulling right now. And this is why I'm telling you guys, like, listen, excuse me. You wanted to see the price action, start looking from May 5th, because that's the same price movement you're about to see. And mind you, when Cardano was doing that, it was already on Binance, Coinbase, and all of them. It was already on it. Kaspa is still not in any of them. So yeah, you're looking at it, and I keep giving you price target. I told you, on the short term, you're going to make you insane amount of money with Kaspa. Long term, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. That's what I'm telling you, because right now everybody and their grandmama is just like, yeah, oh, you could look at this here, oh, Solana, blah, 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 oh, this one over there. What they're not paying attention is what is written on the wall. The same rules that we were asking for are the same rules that are going to nail Solana, Sui, and all of them down. It's what's going to happen. And those ETFs they are telling you about is their way to try to squeeze their money out of it before shit hits the fan. That's what's going to happen. Because yeah, the laws have been signed, but they are not in effect yet. By the time they go in effect, you will understand what I'm talking about. You will understand. So from the 31st, we see smart contracts go live. See, right now the volume has already started to take place. Volume has already started to go up. Transactions, number of wallets, blah blah blah, is going up on Casper as we speak. Once that smart contracts go live, that ecosystem will get linked. The first leg up will begin. Right now we have Eager Lab, which is also on testnet. When they go on mainnet, they link that smart contract with the EVMs and all that stuff. The second leg will begin. And after that, you have the third one, Sparkle. Sparkle will go live, and then the other one will be linked. Before you know it, bam, it's on. Because even some of the layer ones, Octaspace, Render, all of them, they have also started to notice, like, okay, we can benefit more by running on Casper and paying rent over there. And all it takes is for you to hold Casper. Once you are holding Casper, you will benefit from all that stuff. It's coming. It is so crazy that people don't see it. People don't realize it. Me, I'm buying Casper every 2 weeks. Today I just bought some more. Today. You can go look on my X account. I posted it there. I just bought, because like I'm telling you, my destination, multi-millionaire status. That's where I'm going. I don't care about who says what and who doesn't say what. I'm going to be a multi-millionaire. And it won't take that long. Trust me, it won't. It won't take that long. Because right now, people have started to notice. Big money has started to notice. And I tell you, man, for you to be in that line, in that league, you need to spot the trend before everybody and their grandmama gets in. Before they do it. Just my leverage trading alone. The trading alone, well, I'm about to show you in a second, okay? Anyways, like let's go right quick, let's go look at the market, and then I will show you just putting those price targets in, what is in for me, okay? But anyways, like let's go right quick. Here we're gonna start with our good friend Crypto Bubbles. And here we go. All right, Money's gonna trickle down, isn't it? Shit. First we start with King Kaspa, KAS. And what do we have here? For the past hour, laying down flat, 3.1% down on the day, 12.9% down on the week, 26.5% up on the month, and 48.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.53 billion and the 24 hours volume traded at $73.56 million. Okay, now a lot of people be looking at this and you forget what usually happened to Casper in the FOMC week. I'm telling you, it's gonna run, because this week we have an FOMC. Not just that, we do have the housing, we do have the CPI, we do have the PPI. There is a lot of macro news going on this week. And with Trump calling Jerome Powell a good man yesterday, yeah, something is brewing. You know, the majority of the market are expecting not to have rate cuts soon, but I think they're going to surprise us, because market always does the opposite of what majority is asking for. So yeah, you pay attention to that. Anyways, now let's go back here. Let's have Quant, the banker's coin, QNT, and we have for the past hour 0.1% up, 2.4% down on the day, 7.9% down on the week, 10.9% up in the month, and 68.8% up in the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.76 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $23.83 million. Okay, now we go look at Jasmy, the Japanese Bitcoin. What do we have going on? 0.6% down the last hour, 2.5% down on the day, 14% down on the week, 24.1% up on the month, and 48.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $791.10 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $41.07 million. Okay, we look at Cubic, high risk, high reward. What do we have here? 3.5% down the last hour, 15% up on the month. 15% up on the day, 22.4% up on the month, 69.1% up on the month, and 37.3% up on the year. See, I told you. It was 11%, now 37. Cubic is running, sitting at the market cap of $314.02 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $17.95 million. Now, last but not the least, the orange guy, Bitcoin. 0.2% down the last hour, 0.5% down on the day, 1.2% down on the week. See, money is not going to trickle down. Bitcoin is doing this, all coins are following, right? And 72% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.34 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $42.55 billion. See, I told you, Bitcoin goes up, all coins go up. Bitcoins drop, all coins drop. So it is, oh my God. Well, let's watch. Let's watch and see. Anyways, now let's go look at prices in details, and for that I'm gonna need my good friend here, Dick, Trading View. And then let's see the correlation, what we got going on here. We have Dixie going up, okay, and Bitcoin dropping down. That's what we want to see, inverse correlation. But unfortunately, the Dixie is the one going up. But anyways, if you look at the charts, we're gonna start first with King Kaspa. Come on, come here. There you go. Okay, Casper on the 1 hourly, you can see the same thing. We're just going consolidation. We're going sideways, getting ready for that move upwards, like I told you guys is going to happen. We can argue that here we have a little inverse head and shoulders, which is could be dropping Casper back down to probably 9.3 to 9.4 cents. Okay, that's what you can see, because you have here, if I take this here, I think so. You can have this as a shoulder, you can have that as head, we can also have this another shoulder. But yeah, let's wait and see how it plays out, because this right here usually be a kind of fake out. I've seen this before, and you guys have also done the same. You remember when anytime we have an FOMC week, before the big news, price usually drops. Okay, and then it will take off like a mad cow. That's what usually happens. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, let's see here. On the 4-hourly, see, this is what I'm telling you. Despite the price doing this, ribbon still green and it's squeezing. Squeezing, it means it might pop any moment from now. Any moment. So yeah, that's why this does not bother me. We are in between that move. Like I always tell you, in every trade, you have between the trade, before the trade, during the trade, and after the trade. Right now, we are still during the trade because we haven't hit the target yet. We haven't hit it yet. So it will do this. And a lot of people, like, who don't know how to plan this thing, they get liquidated. Because, yeah, right now, looking at the Casper's liquidation, if price goes to that 12 cents, over $18 million will be liquidated. So yeah, those market makers, they're about to do this. They're about to really do this. A lot of people are just shorting Casper right now, and a lot of people are about to cry. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry to tell you this, but yes, you're about to get hurt. If you look at it on the daily, you will see the same. Despite the price falling, look at the ribbon, upward, straight. So yeah, those are things that I look at. Go look at the MACD and RSI. You also understand it very clearly. So yeah, look at it right now. Price are still, my price targets are still the same. Nothing has changed from right there. Right now we do have that 12 cents. After that 15 cents. After that 18 cents, and right after that we have the 19 and the all-time high, which will lead us to price discovery. And guys, you have 4 weeks left. 4 weeks for you to start making your moves. For those of you who don't think 5 to 10 cents is not enough money, yeah, start making your move right now, because this thing is about to really take off like you are not expecting. Okay, anyways, now let's go look at Quant right quick. The Banker's coin. Let's see QNT right here. Because Quant, again, we are still on the same trajectory. Like I told you guys, we are fighting that $125. It's a pain in the ass, trust me, it is. But Quant cannot move unless we break it. And that's what Quant has been doing. We go and retry it, get rejected, go and retry it, get rejected, and that's what's happening right now. With this week, if Bitcoin start to take off, you're about to see Quant break that $125. Because now, you remember when we was at when the price was at that 98 to 105, those movement, right? You remember? Let me try to go back here. This, you remember this? When we was there, we came back down, back down, back down. That is the same thing that is happening here. So yeah, Quant is retrying that resistance, and the more time you retry it, break, come down, break above it, come down, the more times you do this, the quicker it's going to break it. And now if you look at it on the, if you try to even look at it on the macro, you will see it here is forming a W. See, up, down, it's forming a W. That's what it is forming. So yeah, for me, I'm getting ready for it. My positions are already open. I don't know about you. Now, if this is the lower time frames is normally for day traders. Okay, people with long-time traders like me, we don't look at them. So like first hour or 4 hours, those things don't really bother me. But anyways, if you look at it on the 4 hours, you'll also see the same. Ribbon is still green, facing upwards, and it is squeezing right now. You remember when I was telling you guys about right here, not even long ago, right here. Remember, I was telling you it was squeezing and it was going. It's the same move that it is doing right now, right there. So yeah, squeezing, and I'm not surprised that this could also start doing this and go up to go try that 125. I'm not surprised if that's where it is going. So yeah, if you look at it on the daily, let's see if there is any difference on the daily. Nope, there is no difference. It is still exactly the same. Ribbon is green, facing upwards. Look at the moving average, upwards, because yet we haven't met the target. The target of this thing is 151, but there is that resistance right there and that 125. So yeah, we are going where we're supposed to, easy and steadily, right? So yeah, price targets are still the same. Nothing has changed. Okay, we do have, first of all, the 125, okay, that we need to break. After that, the 151, you see the target of this inverse head and shoulder that like I showed you guys. After that, 164. Right after that, we do have the 176, and if we close a daily candle above that, we will be looking at $230. That's where this thing is going. So yeah, if you want to sleep on it, that's you. Now I'm gonna skip Jasmine again because Bitcoin is still doing its thing. So let's go straight to Bitcoin. Let's see Bitcoin right here. Okay, so let's take a little higher time frame, like the daily, for example. Okay, like I told you guys, we go past my orange line, we are pumping. My green line. We went past my green line. Look at that ribbon, right? Ribbon is taking off, and now it's just going sideways. Sideways is where the price is going. Again, we have the FOMC meeting this week, and I always tell you guys, like I said earlier, every price action before the FOMC, it is good for it to do this. Either go sideways or down. It is good because by the time the FOMC meeting comes in, it is going to be very explosive. Therefore, yeah, we went past the green line. We are chugging along slowly because on Wednesday is going to be the first meeting. Wednesday, which is tomorrow, right? Then we have the CPI, PPI, and all of them, and the decision to either cut or maintain the rates or whatever they are doing it. So yeah, it is happening. This thing is eyeing $130,000. That's where this thing is going. So yeah, you cannot sit over here and cry about it. That's your problem, not mine. I know my positions are already open, and the next green line falls on Monday, August 18th. So wink moment, right? Don't say I didn't tell you. So it's a lot of people usually come over here and do this. I'm trying to rush this thing because you guys know I'm at work right now. But anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions, okay? But before we do that, guys, like I always tell you guys, please do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. Just buy the coins on spot. You're still gonna make money, not as much money as leveraging, because leveraging you don't use big amount of money. You use small money to make a lot of money. That's how it is, okay? But anyways, please do not go into leverage trading. If you do that, you're going to lose money. If you want to do that, you have to follow the links below, which have Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix exchange. You follow those, sign up, they're going to give you free money once you meet their deposit requirements. Once you get the free money, take $50 and practice. That's the only way you will learn this thing. Nobody can teach you how to leverage trade. Nobody. You have to learn on your own. But anyways, now let's go look at my positions, okay? Because for example, I see a lot of people, they've been talking about this thing on Twitter. It's talking about the bear market is here, blah blah blah. But let's start with first of all, Bydfi. As you guys can see, my overall today is sitting at 16,170. Look at the graph. Did you see how it is going up gradually? It is growing, right? And a lot of people don't see it. Anyways, now if you go look at my contracts, let's go here. It looks like Casper is trying to go exactly like I said, 9.3, 9.4. Okay, so now this is why I'm telling you guys, status multimillionaire. That's where we're going. Because right now, if you look, right now on my Casper trade, I am still down 48%, which is 4,300. But these are not the numbers I'm looking at. Okay, for example, let's go on take profits. If we have if Kaspa gets to $1, this position right now will make me $50,000. That's one step closer, right? 50,000. If let's go like the Cardano guys, $3, this position will make me $172,000. Do you see it? Which again, it is very, very possible that Casper can hit this very soon. Okay, $3. Now $5, I've seen a lot of people saying that $5 could be the top. Okay, let's entertain that. Casper goes to $5. This position will be looking at $294,000. Okay, I've seen people say $7. At 7, this position I will be looking at $416,000. Now, if you ask me, like I told you, $10 is Casper's worth. $10, this position will be sitting at $599, almost $600,000. Do you see what I'm talking about? Destination multimillionaire. Okay, so yeah, looking at Quant, we do have I am up 25%, which is $2,600. But again, do the same thing here. All-time high, just the all-time high, I think it was like 420 or something like that. This position will be up $50,000. I've told you, if Quant does not perform very good, we're talking about $700, and this position will be up $95,000. Okay, now medium for me, 1,500. This position will be up $222,000. And I told you, if things fall in place and everything happened the way it's supposed to, Quant is a $5,000 coin. At $5,000, this will be up $780,000. That's what I'm looking at, okay? Any of these prices, and let's see how the market behaves, then we will make decisions whether to close shop or not. Now, let's go look at Phemex. On Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and the Japanese Bitcoin, Jasmine. My overall here today is sitting at $9,600 approximately, okay? Now, if you go look at my contracts, you will know that my Jasmine, I am still down 68%, which is $7,500. But here, this is what I'm looking at, okay? Let's just say Jasmine doesn't do good, and it only goes to its previous all-time high, which was 30 cents, right? 30 cents. This position will be up $98,000. For me, my own personal opinion, I think Jasmine this run could top out at 60 or 70 cents, thereabout. So let's take the higher one. At 70 cents, this position will be up $247,000. See? And I'm hearing about their lockup rumors have started picking up again. If they do lockups, this thing could go up to $1. So if it goes up to $1, this position will be up $359,000. See, that's what I'm telling you guys. These are the numbers I'm monitoring. These are the numbers I'm looking at. Now, Casper is a different story. Like I showed you guys, I am up here 17%, which is $772. But at $1, by the time this thing hit $1, I will be up $84,000. Okay, we go hit $3, I will be up $268,000. We go $5, I will be up $452,000. We go $7, I will be up $636,000. Now things fall in my favor and we hit that $10, I will be up $912,000. That's what will happen here. So yeah, let's watch and see. Market always plays, right? But anyways, now let's go look at the last but not the least, Wix exchange. On Wix, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and I am using Quant in a competition. The same situation. Did you look at this graph? Look at that graph. See how it is steadily, it is going up slowly, right? You guys remember, it was down like here. See? Look at that, $5,000. It was way lower than that. $4,000 in what, January, and look at that, February, March. You see how it keeps growing, right? Look at that, how it keeps growing. 5, 6, 7, 8. There was a time it was even $9,000. So yeah, I know exactly how this thing is going to go. So I'm patient and I'm waiting. I'm a long-time trader. But anyways, now if you go look at the contracts, you will see that here on my Quant, I am up $3,000 more. I am up $3,000. So yeah, if you want to look at it that way, like I told you guys, see, if Quant does not perform good, okay, let's start with the past all-time high, $420. This position will be up $36,000. If it doesn't perform as good as it is supposed to, that is $700, and I will be up $66,000 on this. Okay, and then we're talking about medium price, 1,500 or 1,200. So you're talking about this position being up $154,000. Okay, if it does as good as I think, okay, $5,000, this thing will be up $539,000. So yeah, these are prices that you monitor, and then I look at it, and then you look at how the market is performing and all that kind of stuff. On my Casper, I am up today $500 more. And then if you look at it this way, at $1, I will be up $33,000. At $3, I will be up $107,000. You talk about oh come on, $5, $180,000. $7, $253,000. And then my ultimate price, $10, $364,000. And one thing that a lot of people are not paying attention to is that these numbers are on my leverage accounts. We are not counting my spot account, because everybody keeps asking the same question. Guys, I've said it before, I am not selling my Casper. My Casper is my generational wealth. And I'm telling you, man, by the time 5 years down the line, you will be surprised. You will be surprised at where Casper is going to be. Market cap will probably be up there, $2-3 trillion, and you will see. If Casper gets to $2 trillion, you're talking about price of probably what, close to $100? That's what you're talking about. So yeah, generational wealth is coming your way, and if you don't see it, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I know what my destination is. Destination, multi-millionaire. That's where I'm going. I don't know about you. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for checking out my video. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about today. And also, don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. Again, until I see you in my next one, just think about it. What's your destination? Why are you doing all this investing? Why are you doing it? I know mine. Mine is multi-millionaire. I don't know about you. But anyways, guys, until I see you in the next one, please, please, take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.